Are you an investor looking for premium market opportunities? Presenting premium and exclusive service for investors by Kalkine.
Good morning. Hello, Stage with you today for a sunny Friday in Sydney. Thanks for watching Kalkine TV. We've got the ASX buzzing stocks for the day. The S&P ASX 200 is up just 6.40 points today to reach 7,142.10, current at 18th November, 10:41am, Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. And the top performing stocks in the index are Nanosonics and Fisher & Paykel Healthcare Corporation, up 10.84% and 4.73% respectively. Over the last 5 days, the index is virtually unchanged, but is down 4.06% for the year to date. 9 of 11 sectors are higher, along with the S&P ASX 200 index. The energy is the best performing sector, gaining 0.51% and rebounding from its recent decline as of 18th November, 10:41am, Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. The energy sector is off 0.38% for the past 5 days. Moving along, let's take a look at the announcements for today, beginning with BHP Group. They've submitted a revised non-binding indicative proposal to the board of Oz Minerals to acquire 100% of Oz Minerals by way of a scheme of arrangement for a cash price of 28 Australian dollars 25 per Oz Minerals share. And BHP said that this offer price represents the best and final price BHP is willing to offer under the revised proposal in the absence of a competing proposal. The Oz Minerals board has confirmed to BHP that it intends to unanimously recommend the revised proposal to its shareholders as being in the best interests of the shareholders in the absence of a superior proposal. The revised proposal price of 28 Australian dollars 25 per share corresponds to an enterprise value of 9.6 billion Australian dollars for Oz Minerals. And moving along, the securities of Sky Network Television will be placed in trading halt at the request of Sky Network Television to implement a capital return to the shareholders on a pro rata basis of approximately 70 million New Zealand dollars, affected by way of a court-approved scheme of arrangement. Unless the ASX decides otherwise, the securities will remain in trading halt until the earlier of the commencement of normal trading on Tuesday, 22nd November 2022, or when the announcement confirming implementation of the scheme and the number of shares on issue post-implementation of the scheme is released to the market. Rio Tinto said it has carefully considered the concerns raised by minority shareholders of Turquoise Hill Resources in relation to the dissent and dispute resolution provisions in the agreements it entered into with certain funds and other entities related to Pentwater Capital Management and Sailing Stone Capital Partners that were previously announced on 1st November 2022. And Rio Tinto has been negotiating with the Special Committee of Turquoise Hill on comparable provisions for other minority shareholders. However, notwithstanding the parties' best efforts, those negotiations have been unsuccessful, and Rio Tinto has now agreed to terminate the agreements with the security holders, while Rio Tinto's proposed transaction to acquire the approximately 49% of the issued and outstanding shares of Turquoise Hill that Rio Tinto does not own for Canadian dollars 43 per share in cash will proceed. There is no assurance that any of the security holders will continue to withhold their vote or whether any of them will vote for or against the arrangement. All right, thanks so much for joining us for this edition of the ASX Buzzing Stocks for the Day. Another episode will be coming your way soon next week. Have a great weekend, and please do keep it locked on Kalkine TV for the rest of the day for your trading and market insights. Sage signing off for now.